All right. Old message. Let's see. What the heck is going on, man? Oh my God. I'm definitely liking this aquascape. But how you guys think? I'm liking this aquascape. Rainer, what's going on, my bro? Today is a good day. Today is a very good day. How you doing, my brother? I think this aquascape is a go, man. Simple. Look at that. Nice canyons for fish to swim through. I think it's a go-go. Reef and Recon, what's going on, my brother? What's going on? Yeah, yesterday I was gonna go live again, but I got the results and it came out negative. So thank you, God. And I just came down here to work on this thing. Started gluing some pieces together. Basically making them more secure than what they were, because a lot of rocks was together with only crazy glue. So I was adding some epoxy, Seachem epoxy. This little thing is super freaking expensive, man, just because it's purple. But since the rocks are white, I only use the purple on some pieces in the bottom. The rest I just put super glue and added some sand to the super glue, so it camouflage the parts where I added glue. So like this little piece here, you can't even tell. It looked like it's part of the rock. Let's see what other piece. Bum 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 bum. Did I? Oh, I didn't add super glue on that one. I mean sand. But yeah, the purple one I did add it right here to this joint, because this is one piece right here. And I'm gonna say now, sorry for the lighting. I don't know what happened to this light yesterday. Yesterday. Oh man. So yesterday, yesterday? You guys know all the phone is not working. That's where I got all the apps for all the Wi-Fi connections I got. I don't know what trigger. Okay, I couldn't connect the bar upstairs to the Wi-Fi, so I said, you know what? Then I'm gonna have to play around with my extension cords. And the extension cord that I had up here, from there, used to go back there, so I could use all my equipment there. So I took that one out. And I don't know, for some reason, everything stopped working. So all the lights were connected from that plug, and they stopped working. I noticed that at the end of the night. I said, what the heck I did? So then from there, upstairs in the room, well, I managed to do something for the light. I connect this light here from the plug over there. And then the one upstairs, I connect them from I don't remember what I did. Anyway, the thing is, in the morning, my light in the room wasn't working. And I said, what the heck? I came down here, one of the breakers tripped, so turned that one back on. So I thought I was gonna fix the situation. When this one was off, I thought it was a breaker, but nope, everything was on normal. So I got that one don't work. So that's why I got that one connected to the wall. And the other one over here now is not working just like that one. So I don't know what the heck is going on. The thing is, right now I don't got no Wi-Fi connection to all the other plugs. So hopefully they don't lose power, because if they lose power at one point, then I gotta buy a new battery for the phone and set everything back up. Because for some reason now, if you disconnect a Wi-Fi plug, you gotta reconnect everything back again and put the timer and all that. I don't know why it happened to this one, so I had to turn it on manually, the bars. So I don't know, man. I really don't know what the heck is going on with all this BS. So as you guys can see, also water a little more clear. Yesterday I forgot that my boy Drama D gave me a UV sterilizer, and the reason why I didn't connect that one to my system upstairs was because the UV sterilizer doesn't have a mount, and not only doesn't have a mount, it just one connection goes one way and the other one, the bottom goes the other way. So I said, damn, it's a cool UV, but the setup of the way you plumb it is hard to place it anywhere. Because if, let's say, if I place it here in the wall and I put one the inlet coming from the tank to the UV, then the other one's gonna go this way instead of going back that way. So, because the UV is basically a hang on back UV, a large size, and I don't know, man. But anyway, since I did that skimmer, the DIY skimmer, the mount that I did for that one, that's the same thing I came up for this UV, and it just worked perfect, man. Perfect. So I have it there with the DIY mount. Water goes through there and then exit in the other side. So it was good because now I got a little bit more water flow in this area here. The only thing I don't like about that UV is that big, don't know what, I guess the power bar or power brick is a circle, like a ball. So it's hard to find a spot for it. But the good thing, the water's getting clear. I mean, hard to see from here, but if I turn off the bars, like you guys can see, the water is way clear, way clear. Let me see. Let me turn off the bars. Fucking shit, I gotta do this now by hand. But look how clear the water looks without the bars. Amazing. Amazing. I haven't seen this tank like this in a minute now. And that's why this little fish here been scratching a lot, because I know it was the bacteria probably was bothering him. But with the bars that you guys saw, you could see some haze still in the water. But it's okay, no big deal. But it's look way clear. So I gotta give my boy Sam, man. Me and him talk a lot through message. He always sending me this funny ass memes and all that. So I'll be laughing, cracking up, and I ask questions. Since the haze and all that, I was say, you know what? At least if it's gonna look ugly, at least look ugly with rocks inside. And he said, nah, just wait, man. It will ride and ride out, and you're going to love the way the tank is going to look. And he wasn't lying. I do like the way the tank look again. Even though I know it's going to look better with rocks, of course, if I put rocks. But it's a grow system, so we'll see. We keep it in mind. Let me read the message. Ordering fish for my new tank. I can't decide which fish will order. two, wrasse or tang. Um, I mean, it all depend. It all depend. You know, the type of tangs that you're gonna get. If they're gonna be bully any other fish. Um, and same thing with the wrasses. You know, I will say if you planning to put any peaceful fish in there, you just get them first before you put any wrasse or any tank because you know wrasses can be assholes and tang also. So I say get both. Get both. Now, if you want to have, I will say, if you don't have no corals yet in the tank, you know, add the tanks first, so you could control algae, any undesirable algae problems that you could have in there, but also have a cleaner ass, so it could take care of the fish also. Thank you, Aquario amigos. Yeah, man. Finally, man. Look, water clear. Water clear, man. Super fucking happy now. This thing been cloudy so long. I said I gotta do something about it because it was driving me crazy. I mean, you can still see a little bit of haze. Come on, it's been less than 24 hours since I put this thing. Um, but it goes with the setup. It's perfect. I still got plenty space for the skimmer. So those AOI looks great that you post. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll show you. Let me go upstairs so I can show you guys that. Those things are beautiful, man. Ever since I saw them, it was one of those one of those zoas that I say I want to get. Same with the lacy latches. It's another zoa that I wanted to get, and I got both. Um, but look at these things, man. Started with 4 heads, then I 5 in the second pick, and this is today. I would say, let me see, let me try to count 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14 heads. So not bad, you know, for a period of 3 months. So 10 extra heads, that's not bad. Trying to see if I can craft these here. Hopefully, we'll see. Let me show you guys the other pieces that I got the other day. That's one, and then this is the blue tip acro. You know, of course, right now you're not gonna see some of the colors, cause the light's still kind of on the white spectrum. But I did clean the glass when I came home. Oh, so you see, look, I got problems here. My pixies, they're not on. Even though the tank don't look that bad, kind of look. I probably I'm gonna end up removing the pixies now. Take advantage of the situation. I'm gonna give it about a week, see how corals react to it. But I like it because now has the same look of that tank when it comes to the light. And corals are doing good with the kessels. So the PVC stand you made is awesome. Coral rack, nice. Yeah, man. You know, yo, these people check them out. You know what? Let me see if I could. Ah, man. Let me see if I can connect here to Top Shelf Aquatics. But this tablet doesn't have Instagram. No, cause they posted another style for like LPS and like encrusting corals. The PVC goes like flat and then it goes up in the back. It was cool, man. Those people are doing it nice with the PVC style racks. I like them. I like them. They interesting and again, you know, the best thing with that is that you get a full exposure to the corals. You know, corals got exposed to the light, and yeah, I mean, you be able to corals be able to get all the light spectrum they need. So look at this. This tank is looking beautiful. I think I'm gonna end up taking the pixies out finally and leave it like this because I like this look. Well, the pixies is too blue, too blue. But a blue that is not a lovely blue. You know, so we'll see. We'll see. It depends how my only S. Well, I got a couple SPS in here, but I got a lot of encrusting SPS Montes. But we'll see how they do. But look at the polyps on that one. Yeah, so man, got good news today at work. Super happy at work now. Like I want to go back and make some more hours to that level. So super happy. They treating your boy good. So I can't wait to you know to another year at work and make that money. Look at this beauty. I wish I was able to put seahorses in here. They hungry. They hungry hippo. And clean these drops. I was helping the gorgonians earlier because they were the one in the back, the purple one was molting today. Decided to molt. I haven't found the pom-pom crab, so I mean he's gone. Let me check one more time. I don't lose hope. Pom-pom, pom-pom, pom-pom. And show me something, a leg, something. Please be alive. I miss you. Don't laugh, man, because I gotta get behind here. This is the only bad thing of having the tank against the wall or close to the wall, because you won't be able to, you know, to look in the side or whenever you record a video or something. Look at this beauty, man. And the skimmer is off also because the skimmer is on the app. So, man, Lemons, what's going on, my bro? Kenny, what's happening? What's happening? But yeah, everything doing good, man. Everything doing good. I mean, can't complain. Can't complain. So you know what? I am missing something in my water. Don't know exactly what it is. Maybe it's trace elements. Because ever since I did the water change, this one was acting up again. And I did that water change and the polyps came back out. All this part here, even though this side right here don't get that much light, it was doing what it did, you know, not too long ago. That started belling out the polyps and it started dying on me after I had a big colony. And I did the water change, so it has to be something with trace elements. The corals are consuming them like fast. I could put them in the tank, so it wasn't the iodine. I don't think it was the iodine or the potassium. Me adding in the tank, because I did add it this time. I didn't see no. Because the thing is, right? We all know our corals. I know my corals, and anytime I do anything, I could clean the sand, and I will get a reaction from them. I could do anything in the tank, and I will get a reaction from certain corals, not all of them. Especially something like this one that was doing bad, and I did that water change, and boom, the polyps are back out. So don't start with them, man. Leave them alone, bro. Freaking firefish, bro. So another coral that I'm paying attention to is this one here. I don't know if it's because it's no light in the bottom or have a disease or something, just like the other acro that I frag. Because unless it has a pass or something and the freaking rats not eating them. But it's kind of like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's normal. I'm probably gonna cut that tip out of there and try to save it in case the rest want to die. Cause it's not this freaking guy, man. I hate see fish fighting, and I bet you if I remove one of the firefish that he don't like in the tank, then he gonna be crying. Oh, I'm by myself. Blah 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 blah. You dummy. Let me add some food. He's probably hungry, and he see these are all the ones of potential food. Here. Stop fighting with him, man. A lot of fufu. There you go. A lot of flakes. How much water do I change when I do a water change? Just 5 gallons. Just 5 gallons. I think is for the size of the system. I will say that's like a 5%. No, it's quite a bit. I would say about a 10% water, because I see it don't cause that much change into, like, when it comes to the nitrates and phosphates. They just keep everything exactly where it's at. Nothing move, nothing goes out of whack when I do the water change. Before I was doing 10 gallons, and the minute I did them, started seeing like diatoms in the sand and the glass. I said, you know what? I'd rather just do 5 gallons, and I've been doing them weekly now. When I saw the stylo acting like that, but I'm gonna continue doing it weekly, just in case the trace elements or whatever minor elements is a little low. So at least they balance out a little until I figure out like good trace elements to add to the tank. And then I see if by me adding on the side trace elements, the corals will things will stabilize. And I don't see what's going on right now where, corals do good for a minute, certain corals, and then I don't know where they start acting up because they're missing something in the water. I try not to worry too much about one coral. I worry a lot when it's a small colony, because now it's not, you're gonna lose a lot. But still, I don't focus too much on, even if it's a small colony. I gotta be careful what I do, because if I change anything, I could mess up the tank and mess around with the other corals get pissed too. I try to deal with one, then deal with all of them at the same time. All right, so let me have some food over here too. Yeah. Today you guys got a flake. Yesterday you guys got brine shrimp. Today flaky flake. Come espérate, mami, antes que siga para allá, déjame echarle comida a los clowns.
I already did that.
Ay, no, por eso, pero que no estás lejos, estás ahí mismo, so tú puedes mirar para atrás. And then I go downstairs. What? You gonna feed them?
I already mopped over there.
Está bien, pero déjame ir para irme para abajo para que sigas para allá. Y mapeé ese poquito ahí.
Dale.
Espérate, Matata, dame un segundo. ¿Puedes esperar? Tú tienes que estar allá, viendo la iglesia.
Yo soy la secretaria, estoy cogiendo asistencia, que todo el mundo está llegando tarde. Está la pastora. I marked her late.
¿Verdad?
Yeah, I marked her late. I don't care if she was driving. And Amy too.
Yeah, but Amy not driving.
No, but Amy has a second job.
Espérate, a ver. Hey, where you going?
It's wet over here because I mopped here.
¿Allá también? Ah, no, pero tú pero que la vaina, mijo.
¿Qué es la vaina, loco? Que yo quiero tomarme mi té.
Que quieras hacer 10 cosas a la misma vez. Sígueme solita, please.
Wait,
Está bien, cuando pueda. Cuando pueda. Cuando pueda. Alright, let me read what you guys are talking about. My bad, man. The wife thought I'm mopping exactly when I'm feeding the fish. Terrell, what's going on, man? Did I miss anybody? 191601916. What's going on, man? I missed the fights. Good eyes. Yeah, my firefish, man, they be fighting. The water chain's never wrong. No, never. Kenny. But yeah, guys, so those that just came in, man, the tank is finally clearing out. Slowly. You know, slowly. Finally, man. Finally. I guess that was the solution. A freaking UV sterilizer to control the freaking algae that is growing in there. I mean, the bacteria. So, you sterilize it there. Man, I don't know about you guys, but I never been so in love with a setup than this one. Like, I love it. I love everything, the space, the amount of DIY I did to it, you know, how everything it fit in there. A lot of these things, you know, that UV sterilizer, I had it for a long, you know, a minute now. It was about a year and a half, 2 years. My boy Drama D, God bless that guy, because he's the one basically gave me the heart for my system upstairs. And he also sent me that UV sterilizer. So God bless him, and you know, because it was a good reefer friend that I found first on YouTube, because I started watching a tank that I fell in love with that he used to have, and we became good friends, you know, and he always pitching, you know. Now that I couldn't buy it myself, but he offered himself, I said, yeah, why not? Shit. Anything you don't want, take it, you know? Because I know eventually I'm going to end up using it. You know, I don't let nobody send me something if I'm not going to use it. So even though I did connect it to the system upstairs, but like I was saying earlier, the thing with this UV is kind of, it's a hang-on UV sterilizer. So it comes with a kit, so you can hang it on, and I didn't have that kit. So I did a mess the first time to hang it from the sump, and I did rent it for a little bit, but then I said, nah, I'm not feeling it. So yesterday I said, you know what, I'm gonna take it out and do something with it. So I remember what I did to the DIY nano skimmer, which I used the same piece, the same style, the same piece that I used to make the mount for the skimmer. So I did the same thing for this, and put it there on the baffle, and this elbow here, it's not even tight. All I did was put a lot of Teflon tape and just squish it in there. No leak. So I got a maxi jet connected to it, and water goes in through here, and then it's flow out through the bottom over there. So that's the only thing I didn't like about it, because you got one entrance or one inlet, and then the outlets on the other side. So it's kind of hard to find a spot where you could operate the UV. Uh, so imagine if you have it hanging here, so you're gonna have one inlet like the pump in the tank coming out to the UV, and then the other one going the other way. So it's gonna take a lot of space if you do it that way. So look at that. It fit there like it belongs there. At least until I get the skimmer. Skimmer's gonna go right there. So I got plenty space now. Yeah. Why? Oh, sorry. She's complaining because we don't got no space in the fridge, so she bought me a 24 pack.
18 pack.
Huh?
18.
18 pack of Pepsis. So I didn't want to continue putting one by one inside the fridge. So what I did, I grabbed the box and put it on the back porch. So it could stay cold. So she froze.
You could put some in that one.
No, because then I gotta keep the window open.
On the hot right there.
Oh, over there, yeah. True. I could open that
Yeah.
basement door and put them over there.
The homeless are going to drink all your
She said the homeless is gonna come through and drink all my Pepsi. But yeah, so like I say, I managed to add the UV, man. Finally. And the other part that I don't like about the UV is this thing right here, man. This freaking ball right here. But man, it's working. I found a way. I'm hiding all the cables back there. I gotta pick that from the floor. What I'm thinking is to put something there, kind of, or maybe do a box or something. Eliminate this platform here, and do a box. I don't know, somewhere here where I could have a multi-outlet thing and put them all there, and all the controllers in the outside, so that way the cable just go inside. And you only probably gonna see a tip from here, all the cables going in. So that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing, kind of something similar. But all the controllers gonna be hiding. I will think on how to DIY something for it. Pepsi, yep, I love Pepsi. Salty, what's going on, my bro? I like the AI as a something light. Yeah, man, this thing again. Remember what I did to it that I messed it up. So I end up putting tape, and I put enough tape so now you don't get no leak of light, and it's electrical tape, so it's not going nowhere, man. It's not going nowhere. The only bad thing, of course, if I'm gonna pick it up, I gotta hold it, but it's working. It's working. Enough flow in there. I end up putting this back outside, so this is what I mean about the bubbles popping. I just didn't want to see that pipe again in there. It just driving me crazy. A long pipe going out. Coke over Pepsi. You know what? I used to be a Coke drinker, man. Yeah, a little more than that, but I used to drink a lot of Coke because I used to love the bubbly part of it, when it goes in your throat and all that. But it used to get me thirsty a lot. So I said, you know what? I try a really cold Pepsi, and then from there, I just drink Pepsi. But I love Coke too, but it has to be super cold, man. Super cold. So I still got to do something with that. I got to manage, figure something out where the bubbles are not going to be popping in the glass. And because, again, that's all that's going to do. Once that's dry, it's going to become salt. Now look at all the bubbles, all the splashes I did yesterday. Messing around with this thing. No way. Did I left that like that yesterday? Also, I like it because if I got a fish that I gotta put in timeout, I got enough space in here. I can even throw them inside the refugium, and he'd be good in there. But yeah, oh, Salty, by the way, this weekend, I gotta get in contact with everybody. The one on the giveaway. Sorry, you guys know the situation. We had COVID, so now we on the clear, so we good to go. My boy, Mr. DKH, is coming over here Thursday, I believe. He's coming to pick up the NEM. Of course, I'm gonna hook him up. Uh, and yeah, and then Friday, Saturday, I'm gonna start, you know, getting all this thing done. I know people have sent me address, some through email, and I gotta contact them again because I deleted everything from the emails because my phone I wasn't able to do nothing, so I started deleting all phone calls, all message, so I'll be able to at least download an app, the app for the Wi-Fi bar I got upstairs, to so I can be able to freaking connect the lights back on the tank. So I apologize for those that already sent the address. I know Reef and Rican won the Rock. Power of True won the Maxi Jet. Fish Tropic won he won the Waste Collector. Terrell, I think Terrell won something too. The AI was Terrell. Daisy, I remember Daisy. I got Daisy and Instagram too. So yeah, I get all you guys, man. Sorry, sometimes we can control everything. We only can do so much. Look at the polyps on this, man. Look at that beauty. I never seen this coral that happy. Let's take a closer look. Oh, you know what? Ah, the lens is upstairs. My love! My lover! Oh, I gotta go upstairs. But yeah, and again, Salty, thank you to KP for, for getting together with me to do the giveaway. I gotta get another quarantine tank because I promised a quarantine tank. I gotta give that, and especially with the news I got today from work, man. Your boy's got a nice raise at work. So, yeah, man. Oh, that's not good. More coral. I was happy today at work, and I've been so happy at work than today. Because when I was a barber for 25 years, and I could say in every hour and a half, I was making $40, $50, 60, depend on the client. And when you go to work on a factory, first as a regular employee, of course you're gonna get the lowest pay, and then you start comparing your head. Damn, should I stay here or should I go back to the barber shop? But then also the personal stuff I was doing, all the drugs and I was doing and all that. I was balancing everything out and see, okay, so worth it going back. You always it's not. It wasn't my first rodeo where I leave the barber shop and go to a factory and then go back, and it always end up in the same, because I'm not. I how can I say it? I'm weak. I'm weak. I'm human. I'm weak, and the bad thing I have is I don't know how to say no. Terrell, yeah, okay. So you see, I didn't forget. I didn't forget. So that's what was happening in my life. I used to quit the barbershop, go to a factory, and since I wasn't making the same money, then I ended up going back to the barbershop because I knew I was gonna make more money, but I ended up falling on drugs again. So, once I got to this one where I'm building stuff all day long, it's a job that I like doing. It's not the best job in the world, but I like building stuff, and while I'm building this engine, this blowers, I get ideas for all the stuff that I do here, even though one don't have to do nothing with the other one. But I do bring pieces from work to use them here at the house. So anyway, and I started low. Then I quit that job because of the supervisor I had before. It was an asshole. Um, Came one day screaming at me and for no reason. So I ended up, resigning my position, which I didn't have no position. Just I was just a regular employee. But God had bigger plans for me. So it was everything God knew what was gonna happen. I ended up, quitting, and then they called me back once the other supervisor was gone, because he quit also, and man, it was the best thing. I got back, good supervisor. He saw the way I work. He saw everything I was doing for the factory, for my area. And he said, "You're going to be the team leader here." I said, "Oh, wow, really? Oh, yeah, you're going to get paid this much." It wasn't much, It was just $1 more than what I was getting paid. But little by little, in the next 2 3 years, I'm in a position now, not compared to the barbershop, but I only not see it. Okay, let's say this is. I'm not gonna say what I'm getting paid an hour, but let's say if I'm getting paid $20 an hour. I only don't see that money. I also see I got medical benefits. I got all this other stuff that I didn't have when I was in the barbershop. Cause yeah, I can make $40 every hour and a half, $50, but you gotta. It comes from your pocket whenever you gotta go to the doctor. Whenever you gotta fill the taxes at the end of the year, you the one that gotta do all that, and you the one that gotta claim and keep track of all that money. So, and I know I'm not at that level responsible, So I decided, you know what, my best scenario right now is staying in the factory, and that way I fix my child support situation. And now this year, I made a promise to fix all the other situations that I gotta fix. So it was a good thing getting there today. And this supervisor that I got now, because the one that was there when I went back, now he's the factory supervisor. First he was the floor manager, now he's the factory manager, and we got a newer supervisor, and this guy only been there for a couple months, and he saw everything that I was doing. He said, "No, man, you getting paid too low for what you do and the way you move here and your attitude in this factory. Even though sometimes things are going downhill and you still have a positive attitude about it, and you go help everybody, you don't mind doing somebody else's job, man, you need to get paid more." And he did. He managed to get me a decent pay. So super happy, man. Super happy today. Damn, that's good to hear, man. Glad you're doing better now. Yeah, man. It was 7 rough years, man. 7 rough years. And when I say I was doing drugs, I was doing drugs. And I never changed to admit it, because that's my life. It's what happened. I started with weed like anybody else at a young age. Then tried coke, and then started drinking. Then coke and weed, then coke, weed, and pills. Then um, uh, everything, man. Dope, crack, everything. Because once one high, you only can get so high. You're not gonna get higher than that. You know. And the thing with me, uh, I'm and believe it or not, even though I was an addict to the drugs, I didn't like to be high. Like I don't like being high to a level where you don't know what you're doing. And it was crazy, but your body get used to it, and that's when it's bad. When your body get used to it, it's hard to let go. So yeah, my life, man. And what saved my life? What you seen in front of you, man. Little by little, I started buying fish. Everything started with a dog. And then one day I went to get food for the dog, and I saw a dog-faced pufferfish, and oh my god, my life changed. My life changed. And then next to it was two clownfish. Forget about it. Finding Nemo was the shit at that time. So forget about it, man. I just fell in love with the hobby, man. My one of my gift for Christmas was a 75-gallon with everything. Um, and when I got that tank, I thought, damn, I'm a reefer now. Let's look at this polyp up close. Close up. Look at that beauty, man. Let's zoom in. Let's see how deep in we can go. You see the polyps, like the two different colors on them? That's crazy. It's like half white tips, and but it's not exactly half. If you count them, it has more than the brown polyps and the blue ones. Finding Nemo, crazy how inspiration can come from anywhere. Yeah, man, crazy, super crazy. Yeah, like I say, man, this freaking puffer fish was looking at me, and it felt like he knew who I was. Not that he knew who I was, but like personality. I saw like fictionality on this fish. Um, and that caught my attention. I said, wow, I never seen a fish basically trying, like, calling for attention. That's what was weird for me. Like I have freshwater fish before, and in my, like when you first, or when you little, and you have fish, you don't think that they have personality, and they all do have certain characteristics in them that you be like, wow, they know you there. Before I didn't think that they knew that we were there. I thought they were just fish. That's it. Oh, by the way, this freaking fish laid egg again. Look at that. And I think this time they got fertilized again. Like he did one here, the next one there, then the third one was over there, right? No, right there on the bottom of that one, and now look, another one on top of that one. And I think this time they did got fertilized, man, cause they didn't look like that. The two intent attempts, they didn't look like that one. Yeah, I know, I'm bothering your space. I know, mommy, I know. You're so beautiful. You know that? You're so beautiful. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta feed you guys. But look how clear the tank is looking, man. We can see through. Thank you, Sans. Like, I was this close yesterday to get all this PVC out and pull the rocks. But I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it now. He told me, yo, the minute that water clear, you're gonna feel different. And I do. Even though I love what I did here for escape. Uh, Super, I try to basically mimic the height of the PVC. So, because of course, it's a grow tank, so I'm planning to have all the corals on top. And that's basically what I did here with this one. Yeah, my daughter just started a live on Instagram. Um, but yeah, man, super simple aquascape. You don't gotta go crazy with the rocks. I know a lot of people like cool shapes and all that. I've been there, done that. Um, Once the corals grow, you're not gonna see that aquascape. So you won't be able to see nothing. So focus more, and my suggestion when it comes to aquascape, focus more and making sure the fish is gonna have places to hide to sleep, and the corals are gonna get all the flow they can get and all the light they can get. Cause once you do all this crazy shapes, it's hard to place corals, man. It's hard to place coral and make every coral happy. So I like this cape, nice and flat. Has a lot of swim throughs in the bottom. You can see all the way through. So it's nice. It's shallow. A lot of places to hide and enough space to swim. So I like this rock. Has caves in there. Boom, boom. Everywhere. Over there too. That rock has a nice little cave in there. This one right there. Couple caves. I did drill a couple holes in them to place corals. So I got that one there. This one has like 3 or 4 that I open more. But then I say, you know what? I stop because the rest of the rocks they have enough flat surface for me to place corals. Then this one, that's a special rock for a special coral. Which one it will be, I don't know, but we'll see. Maybe a home record. Maybe. Who knows? For one of those expensive coral that I will pay $60 for it. Look clear, man. The eggs look a bit white. Yeah, they look white. They do. But they look, I'm telling you, way better than the ones before. The ones before they look like nothing. These, I don't know. I see like little specks in them. Hard to see from over here, but they look exactly like the ones that was here in this corner. But we about to find out. Let's give a couple of days to see if they develop to something. If not, cause it's them too, man. It's them too. So since they doing that a lot, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna order some rotifers, enough rotifers this weekend coming up, and enough Fido, and I'm gonna clean that 10 gallons, and I'm gonna try to see if I can make at least one survive, man. Make a lot of water, so I always have clean water ready, so that way I use every day, do a water change and take water from the tank and so off. So let's see, man. Let's see. A good hybrid, this one with that one. It gotta be a cool looking fish, man. Maybe I got a sunrise damsel that they freaking expensive. Freaking damsel that costs $125. Depends where you get it from. But I'm really surprised with this system, the way that corals are doing here. Especially SPS on a brand new system. It's crazy. It's crazy. I gotta get me some turbo snails so they can start working on all this algae. Oscarito. So have any of you guys seen a coral like this one before or no? Trying to get a nice spot where, oh, okay, right here. Let's see if we can zoom in on that coral. Look at that, the crazy coral. That's a weird ass coral, man. Kind of had like a Babona style, but it branches out. It branches out kind of like a stylo. It's a crazy looking, and then is all that lighter part you see like on the polyps is light blue, and then the tips are purple. Beautiful piece, crazy different looking piece. MB Reef, what's going on, my bro? Home record will be 60 plus 10. 10 times. Yeah, we can find it, man. We can find it around. Then that's good to hear. Finding Nemo, crazy how inspiration can come from anywhere. What's that loose crazy? Never seen it close. Zoom in again. Oh my bad. On what? On the eggs? If I don't read your message on time, sorry. It's cause I gotta hit the message thing and then look at the message because they're not popping as I go. Before I used to look at another phone, and I used to see everything there, but that phone battery completely dead. Don't want to do nothing. No, DP, come on, man. Why, bro? Why? Don't do it. Don't do it, DP. Henry, what's going on, my G? So yeah, man, the UV's doing its job. The Juju be doing its job, man. But I'm so tempted to put those rocks in there. Rocks, PVC. Rocks, PVC. Rocks, PVC. PVC or rocks. No, I'm gonna say that aquascape is gonna stay just like that, until I get the low boy. And you finish? I thought you were going to put them today. I was thinking of, man, but the tank started clearing and it looked better now. I like it, now I can see everything, man. I was thinking it was the PVC leaching something in the water, but now we can see. What's my favorite rocks to use? I always bought the carib sea rocks. Or any LFS I go, and they got any rocks from any tanks that they have put down or something. I just get any rock, man. I try not to follow that trend of Marco rocks and this and that. If now it's a rock out there, if I always see it, then I will get it if I can. The Pucani rock, but right now, all these rocks I got here, they came from Puerto Rico. I collect them when I went to bury my brother. I went to the beach and started collecting any rocks I saw, on the shore. They were dead rocks, nothing alive. Uh, but yeah, they just single pieces. Like here is three pieces together, there's three pieces, and then that's a bunch of little ones glued together. And this is 3 pieces also, one on top and two on the bottom. Um, I just put them together like that just to create bigger islands, but I could also move them away from each other. And it's crazy because all these rocks, like this, for me, this used to be some type of coral. This one here, um, which other one? Like a bunch of these little ones here. This one in the bottom of this one. Like that used to be some type of staghorn or something. So, but I'm in love with these rocks. Like in the little tank I got upstairs, those are the rocks I got in there. That's some other rocks that came from Puerto Rico also. Let me get some food to these guys. It's time. They gotta eat. But yeah, sadly we don't got no light in this side now. It's my girl's fault.
Hey,
Oh, you there?
right there.
You got hungry? You got hungry? Look at how simple. Look at how simple. Turn off the pump. I don't gotta bend down there and look for the. No, man. That's the new thing. The skimmer next to the tank. I mean, the skimmer, the sump. Today, you guys got in flakes. No brunch fin today. Yum yum. But some of the corals are a little pale, so it has to be nitrates, and nitrates probably too low. Like my forest fire Digi, it's kind of white. Forest fire, but I'm gonna give it some time before I test all that. I'm gonna give you guys big chunks. Oh, let me grab the big flakes. There we go, right here. These are big flakes. Now you guys gonna have a lot of food, man. Yum yum. There you go. That should be enough for tonight. They will eat it all, man. Those 3 fishes in there, they savages. They eat. They can eat. Look at all the flakes I put in there. They will eat them all. Salisbury, what's going on, man? $5.99 a pound. That's crazy. Yeah, but you know, like with these rocks here, man, that's I don't think it don't get better than that. You know, something that came exactly from the ocean. It was built in the ocean by corals and fish poop and all the above. So I haven't even checked the pH on the pH on the nano tank on the 20 gallon usually stays right there at 8. It don't move from there. Uh, this one here, yesterday was a little low, but then again, I closed the window because it's cold. Let's see, 8. It's up there. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to get used to the T-Fi lighting. Don't get scared. Hold on. I'm just sinking the flake. Sinking the flake. That's all I'm doing. Sinking the flake for you guys. And then Aso got scared. It's okay, puppy. Yeah. Yeah. My hand's out of there. Yeah. Relax. 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 Just eat. Yep. Just eat. Yeah, I'm still in shock seeing corals encrusting in here, down here, or growing over the glue. That I didn't expect it so fast. So I guess it's a good thing for some of these corals to see them encrusting already. All right, let's see. The other one was this one here. I mean, you could see it right there, growing over the glue already. That's crazy. Now, I will know if this lights, if the T5 is doing anything different than the LEDs, if that green one right there start growing fast. If that's a green slimer. And if that one don't start doing anything, it's been like that in my tank for a minute now. So if that one doesn't do anything, here with the T5s, it should. Especially with all that light. You see how exposed everything is to the light? Ain't that look cool from the top? Look at that. Crazy look. That look fire. I'm keeping it like that for now. All right, let's go back upstairs. Let's feed all the fish again. By the way, I gotta feed the Mandarino and bring this back to the fridge. I dosed the tanks yesterday with a little bit of AB plus. ¿Qué está haciendo café? Oh, el té.
Hasta todos los peces. The lasagnas that were there. No. Why would I get chili out of Coca? I know that just wrapped all three.
The mounting in the front. In the front. You like that one?
They were nasty anyway. She didn't want them. And her husband me saludó.
The orange. The orange. The blue and orange thing. Let's go back. I'll show you, but I don't mind going back down there. Let's go back. The orange and blue thing. Oh, this one here on front. Right? That's the one. Yeah, this is a Monty. A reverse Superman Montepora. We will use 400 watts a metal halide. They will get hot, but grow SPL like crazy. Yeah, you know, when I was trying to get this T5, I was trying to get the one with the metal halide in the middle. But I couldn't find it on time, so I went ahead and got this one. I only paid $60 for this one, so it wasn't bad. I know I gotta change probably one bolt to change a little bit of the spectrum, but right now I'm running all 4 blue plus. So I was probably thinking to add one of the white ones. I forgot what they are, but I think the Coral Care, something like that. Coral Care, or I don't know, something like that. Just to try something different. But yeah, this thing is crazy looking, man. I'm gonna show you another one. Watch this one. Now we can go back upstairs. The pump will turn on its own. We come back later and check, make sure that it's running. 50-50 bulb to get more white. Oh, okay. Because I did have two white bulbs in there, but I took them out because I didn't know how good they were, like how old. So I said, you know what? I'd rather just put four new ones and just know that they knew until I learn from what the bulbs required for SPS. All right, let me show you that one. I want to show you that Monty right there. Let me close the and let's shut the flow. This is a beauty right here. Look at that one. You see kind of like pink, orange, the green polyps. Such a beautiful Monty. Almost died on me. It was given to me as a gift. The little piece that you see right here. And it was full of nudibranchs. And I got lucky that I guess they were all male. And they didn't spread through the tank. Because it was in a tank full with other Monties on. Zoom in more. I wish I had a nice camera, man, so I could get better picture. No way, Salty, for real. She runs her candle wax mail business out there. Oh, yeah, man, that could be bad for the fish, because water absorbs anything. Look at the Bizarro, how it's doing. Bizarro's still alive, still doing good. No more crazy one. And this one here that has yellow polyp is blue with yellow polyps. And my rock of jewels. I love this little rock with all those different corals in it. One frog spawn, 4 hammers. Yeah, but I will say like that Monty right there, it's like the most exotic ones I got. When it comes to Monty, that one and this one here. Wait till I show you this one. Yeah, let's turn on the flow. I always turn it on, just to make sure no fish go in there. Cause the fish I got in this tank, they fit in there. So I only had 3 fish in this tank. My pick me angel. It's a damsel right there. Always hiding in the rocks. And it's another one, but that one I call him the elusive because he never comes out only to eat. It's a yellow fish, kind of like the royal grama. But look at this one. This one is beautiful too. I love that one. I got one with blue polyps. And soon to have one green with white polyps. Coming soon. The lacy latch is doing good back there. My hornets, my rainbow hornets, they doing really good. Yeah. Look at these. Oh my God, I'm in love with this one. What happened, Mama?
You say you're in love with me?
With my Zoa, the blue ones. Oh, of course.
I like that.
Why? ¿Qué sienta ahora?
Wait a minute. Oh, the stuffy nose.
The sinus?
Yeah. Está frío, pero
No. Oscar, look at the Aiken you gave me. Has a bunch of heads now. My green Aiken. They kind of rare right now because everybody is into the rainbow Aikens and all these macromusas and oh, let me show you guys over here. We got also stuff over here. You got my mandarino. Salty gonna use the basement. Hey, as long as you get that space that you need, why not? Yeah, I didn't even know I even fragged these yellow ones. Where's the rest? Oh, they're in the tank over there. You see how I be forgetting? Let me feed the mandarin. Let's give the mandarin some food.
oh my God, it's like 7 degrees outside.
For real? Mommy, have you seen the food for the mandarin? Didn't I have it? Oh, it's right here. All right. Okay, mandarin, no, you ready for some pellets? Pellets. All right, here. You gotta go down. Follow the pellets. Look at all the pellets that I give him. He's ignoring them. I just throw them in there and he just ignored the life out of them. He's just looking for copepods right now. He's not interested in the pellets. Look at my red dead polys, man. They doing beautiful. And they get lucky there because they be eating. Like when I throw pellets down, sometimes they fall right a second in their mouth. Look at all the copepods in the glass. Hard to see, but you see the movement in the glass? Let's see, look at right there. Look at all the copepods. Wow, it's a lot of them. They mating here. It's like 3 together. Over here is 3 together. Over here is 3 together. They going crazy mating. Look at my brittle stars coming out. There goes the mandarin to eat his pellets. Yum yum. Yum yum. Pele pele. Yum yum. This is the only thing, why I love the refugium. For all the microfauna you see in there. You see a lot of things. I got 2 snails, one hermit in there. The rest, a bunch of those serpent or brittle stars. Um, I used to have 2 emerald crabs. I don't know if they're still there. Somewhere in there. When you start seeing all this life form, it's crazy. It's crazy. All right. Now, let's feed these tanks one more time. And I think I'm gonna call it a night. Your boy's a little tired from work. You know, I was a week off. Well, almost 2 weeks. There, I gotta check this. I have a small leak right there. You could start with just a fish and easy call. Yeah, man. Don't get intimidated. 1960 for all that you see, man. A lot of stuff, it just like when you see filtrations and stuff like that, it just an extra tank just to place equipment in it, for how clean the water needs to be, and you know how like what they need basically. But don't get intimidated, because a lot of this stuff, either you meet people, you meet reefer friends that they can help you, got a head start, or it's a lot of now affordable equipment out there, that you could buy and have a nice tank, you know, with low money. Like like I say, I mean, this tank here, you know, and the tank, the tank was $80, right? $80 for the tank. ¿Cuánto fue que yo le di a él? 80 or 180? I think it was $80. So the tank, you know, I found it for cheap. It's a water box, so good quality tank. $80. The stand, $40. Thanks to my boy MB for that. I did DIY stuff to it. The lights, it was a raffle that I won. Pretty much this tank was kind of, I would say, $200. The rocks, I got them for free in Puerto Rico. Of course, all the livestock, I put them from my tanks. But a lot of this stuff, like I said the other day, I've been collecting it from years and years. It's, you know, nothing came all in one shot. You know, you buy one, you learn how to keep it and keep it alive. And nowadays, it's easier, way easier than back then. So as long as you get a nice, decent light, nice, decent flow inside, you will be good, man. You will be good. Like I always say, a lot of stuff. If you're good with your hands and think a lot like me and like to do DIY stuff, you know, there's so many DIYs out there. To like this tank is basically running DIY. So don't get intimidated by certain things that you see.
Why don't you build a balcony?
Build something for it. What, the noise? You know what I feel like now? Guess. You're not gonna guess.
Dreaming Ballroom.
Yes, you did guess.
Go press
I'm,
start.
I'm gonna. Oh, is it in there already?
So we put them on.
I love this woman. She's the best. Nobody knows me more than this woman here.
why I deserve a rub on my feet.
Oh, you see? No, she don't know me, guys. She don't know me. I was a smart move. I love you if you it. I do it. You know why?
Why?
I love you. You know why? Because you always do it to me. So why not?
I love you.
Just don't get used to it, okay?
I don't need my feet rubbed. I need you to check what I have in here.
Okay. Yeah, let's see now. Now that we got all blue lights, the blue tip kind of went away a little. Yeah, it's kind of like a light blue right now. So yeah, man. So your boy got a nice race at work today, man. Ooh, I like the way this area looks here now. I should complete that in there. Do the same thing in this side. That little channel right there, doing this side too. Move this coral out of here. That's a nice tag coral. Thank you, man. Yeah, I had that thing since it was kind of this big here. My boy Stray Reefer gave it to me. He came down here one day. We traded a couple corals. Well, not traded because it wasn't a trade. It was just gifting coral to each other. And he, ever since he told me he had one of those, I said I want it because I love stags, man. That they filled in the tank really nice, you know, and the contrast with that one with all their shape corals or any other acro, it just look amazing. Like you could have just this one and this green one together, and they look nice together. So that one's nice purple. When the white lights are on, you can see all the nice colors. It's fun. You know, at the beginning, I was in love with Zoas and polys and all that, and I used to talk crap. Oh, I'm never gonna get SPS, blah 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 blah. They don't move, this and that. But it's interesting to see the how they grow, and they do move, man. They do move. They just don't sway back and forth in the water, but you see the polyps out, and you see the movement, you know, and all the different shapes, man. They beautiful, nice corals. Thank you, my bro. Yeah, I needed that race bad, man, because I felt like I wasn't being appreciated for all the stuff that I do on my job, and it had gone through my head a couple times. You know, I need to move, and but sometimes you know we get desperate, and we forget that always somebody's gonna see what you're doing. It took 3 years, you know. It took 3 years, three different supervisors, but we got one that noticed that, and he only been there for a couple months. I will say like 4 months being our supervisor. He started as a team lead, then he got moved as a supervisor, and you know got a nice race today, man. So Chip, Chippy Chippy Chip, Mikey Mike. The pink Cadillac is throwing some nubs already. Can't wait to see that. That one's really nice, man. The pink Cadillac Sacros are really nice, really really nice. What you do for work, Caleb? So I work in this factory. It's called Wood, like the woods, Woodland Power Products. We make a product that's called the Cyclone Rake. It's basically like a commercial. They say blower, but it's a vacuum. You know, it's a commercial vacuum to pick up leaf. So if you see one around, your boy probably built it. We ship about, say, about 7,000, 8,000 every season. So we got 2 seasons throughout the year. We got spring, and then we got fall. Fall is the crazy one. We build like 80 a day. And in the fall, I'm running like 10, 11 people, depend. But yeah, man, and I love it. I love it because I build those things from scratch. So if you look it up, anything you see there, you know, I put every single piece on it. You got the plastic, you got to drill the holes, you got to put all the pieces on it. It's not like they come pre-built. No, you got to do everything yourself there. And this year was the worst because, you know, companies are getting hurt with all this going on with the shipments and all that. And material wise, you know, some companies, since they can get them the materials overseas, so they go in the cheapest route, or paying workers, the, you know, hiring workers that they could pay the cheapest they can, and they don't do good job. So all the plastic I received this year, I had to inspect every single one of them, and almost had to fix every single one of them, bro. It was crazy. It was a crazy year. So I'm hoping this year coming up is not like that, because it was a little stressful. But I do love my job. I do love my job. It's not the greatest job in the world. It's not a, you know, it's hard work when it comes to it. But I like it. I like working there. You know, I made myself more responsible. Since I love it, you know, it's one thing you like where you work, and it's one thing working because you have to work and go to this place where you don't feel like going every day. No, you know, I do love going there every day, and it's not that many people. When the season is down, it's never we never close. But when it's a slow season or slow days like now, like right now we're just doing a lot of pre-built, a lot of aftermarket, and when it's low like that, it's only me and another guy. But once spring is coming around, then I start hiring one at a time until I get to 11, to 11 people on the floor. And, you know, I like it. I like working there. So I got an update coming soon. Import disaster. Oh no, man. My heater, my tank to 109 kil. Oh, what the freak, man? How? What kind of heater was, Mike? Mike, what kind of heater you had? Tell me what was one of those glass cheap heaters, man. Cause they be doing that lately. Telling you, well, I don't know how long you had that heater, but damn, 109 degrees. Wow. No way. Damn, I know why you said it too. Damn. But, you know, things happen. It's an accident, you know? It's an accident, and it was a change in my top of water, and somehow must have bumped the Ember Pro. Oh, no, no, no. I know that happened to me once, and I put my hands but it happened to me while I was moving the tanks. So I felt no, I was doing a water change, I think it was, and the water in the sump started getting super hot because the probe I had it inside the tank, not inside where the sump was. And man, and I feel that water hit, and I said, "What the heck is going on? Why?" Wow, my damn sorry to hear that, bro. That's why those pros gotta be secure in place, man. Cause that pro comes out, no good, good. Wow. Damn, ¿viste eso? A Mike, el cosito de heater que reads the temperature, se le salió, él estaba haciendo water change y se le salió fuera de la pecera. Y el heater empezó a calentar, porque está leyendo ahora la temperatura del cuarto. Damn. Get a preset heater, maybe. Nah, for the size tank he got, he needs a nice heater, man. Wow, that's crazy. Damn, all the fish, all the corals. That sucks. Yeah, man. Like on this one here, the probe on this one. Let me see. Now you got me. I used to have it inside here, but I moved it to the back over here, so it's in there, man. That thing is all the way in there. I should secure it more, or pinch it with this here. Now that you said that, I'm gonna go around and check all mines, make sure that, because this one can easily fall to the back. Now I'm over here checking my probes, making sure they underwater. Go in there. Get in there, Papa. Get in there. All the way in there. Yeah, I'm gonna secure that one. That one is not secure enough. You guys saw my DIY. You see, it look ugly from the from the inside. A magnet to hold my shark in place. And the outside box to cover the back chamber with a shark. Ah. Wow, let me check the pro on this one too. What's that? Ain't that a regular chair from IKEA?
No, from Walmart.
They got one like that in IKEA. All right, the pro. Oh, you see, I forgot to open. Thank God that we talking, because I forgot to open the water on the Mandarin. All right, where's the pro on this one? I know the pro. Yeah, the pro on this one is deep in there. Yep, right here. And right next to it too, reading the heater. Nah, man, don't do that, man. Things happen, man. Things happen, and like you see what I'm doing now. When things like that happen to people, is it's bad to say, but in a way, we all learn from little things like that. To always make sure that we be careful. I know, pa. Things happen, man. It's more trackies around, man. We got another one. It's not like you meant to kill them. It happened. It happened. Um, don't get this. I know it sucks because you've been through couple situations with the tank, but we're always here for you, my bro. The pro on this one is it's in there too. This one is all the way at the bottom next to the pump. Look, this is the Pro. Uh, oh, it's stuck with the good. It's pinched with the heater. I mean with the, but I know it's down there. Um, like this guy that I know on Instagram, man, that his, with this weather thing right now, he lost all his acros, everything, man, and it's sad, And I knew the guy. I used to watch his short videos or whatever, and I could have saved his tank, if he only would knew about this freaking piece of equipment here. If you don't have a generator, like I carry this thing, like I could connect all three tanks from this little thing right here. At least the pump, so the water can continue circulating around if a power outage. It connects to the car and just throw a long extension cord, man. And this little thing here kept my tank alive for 4 days. And I only lost one coral, and that coral, I lost it because it was new to the tank, and it just went through shipping, and it got to the house the day before the power outage. So this thing right here, man, will save your tank, man. If you can afford a generator, get one of these things online. I don't know what it's called. This one is called Scotchy. Oh, where is it? Right here. So if you want to take a screenshot, let's see if we can focus. All right. Come on, man. There. Stop it. Stop it. Focus. There we go. Scotchy. Scotchy. more scotchy. So get a scotchy, and it will save your tank, man, from power outage, at least until you can buy a generator for the house. Or if you don't own the house and you live in an apartment building or whatever, and they don't have a backup plan on it, for electricity, you could always throw a long. Listen, if you gotta connect three extension cord, 100 feet or 200 feet extension cord to keep your tank alive that you've been growing for a lot of years, do it, man. Don't feel embarrassed. Don't feel ridiculous. Don't feel none of that way. When that power outage happened to me for 4 days, I had three 200 feet extension cord from the house to a corner store to keep the person that I was with alive. And from there, I connected the couple pieces for the tank. So I did it. I'm saying it because I did it. But it kept the tank alive. None of the corals, all the corals that you guys see there, went through that power outage. All the fish you see with me, mostly all of them, they went through all that. Temperature got up to the 82 because it was summertime. So, just always be ready for things like that, man. That what happened to Mike is something that like it can happen to anybody. It can happen to anybody. You're doing your maintenance, you got distracted, boom, but you got tangled with one of the cables, and the Pro was close to that cable. It got pulled out of the water. Heat up the tank. You're not gonna know that unless you have like an Apex. Recon, like an Apex, Jim, like an Apex that tells you, hey, listen, temperature, papa, temperature, check what's going on. And I know Mike has an Apex, but probably didn't have it connected. So, but shit happen, man. Shit like that can happen to anybody. If that happened to him, and it can happen to anybody. It can happen to anybody. and that'd be the worst. Cause shit was a car audio back in the days. Yeah. You know that like they not only like situations like this, you like I'm gonna find a way to also not only let's say if I had the Apex or any controller for the system, um, and also the temperature controller, whatever, that will alert you if something happened. But it should be another safety thing that we could do for situations like that. So not only depend on those equipment, always find different ways. Something that you could do that it don't have to do with fish tanks, but you can apply it to water if the water is heating up too much, and an alarm can sound. That be happening when like summer when I had to disconnect the heater. I say, you know what, I'm just gonna disconnect it because the alarm kept going off. So all I did was just pay attention to the temperature myself, so I know, because the temperature alarm was driving me crazy. I don't know if this one has an alarm. It should, but wow, that's sad, man. That's sad. It's sad because not only he lost time invested in this animals and his tank and all that, but he spent money. That's one thing, but the animals suffered through all the whole thing too. And all that is sad, because that's gonna be in the back of your head. Then I cooked this thing. It happened to me with a quarantine tank. I was quarantining a dory, a hippo tank, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna throw my shrimp in there, my cleaner shrimp, so the shrimp can, in case some egg pop out of nowhere, he can pick on it. But your dummy boy here say, you know what? No, it did have egg. That's why I throw the cleaner shrimp in there. And your dummy boy here say, you know what? I'm gonna raise the temperature so I can speed up the egg cycle. And what I did, I cooked the shrimp because I raised the temperature to 82. Next day I woke up, the shrimp was sideways with all the meat inside all white. Oh man, that was sad. I felt so fucking horrible, man. I said, damn, I just killed this freaking shrimp. I cooked the shrimp. It was sad. Oh, did I check the return point was on, right? Yeah, it's on. Okay, it's good. Well, wow. Really sad, bro, to hear that. But we got you, man. I'm here. Yeah, I'm so stupid. Look how easy I can read the message. Um, all I gotta do is the message go away, right?
You tap your phone.
Yeah, I didn't know. Guys, so your boy don't know much about phones. Oh, hold on. How can I do this better? You guys can't see because I don't got the other phone. I was trying to make you guys see, and this mirror behind me. But anyway, I'll show you guys another time.
You could turn the thing.
What? Mo from 3D Briefing is telling me not to even set my heater to the Apex because it gives false reading. Wow. Wow, look at that. Set up to the one, mommy. Set up to the what?
Oh, because you're trying to show them, so turn the camera towards you.
Oh, smart girl. So, yeah, what a dummy, right? So, damn, I feel so freaking horrible. I don't know how to mess with this thing. So, I can read the message, right? And like yesterday, I told you, now they showing. But yesterday, what I was doing, I was clicking here, and then all message visible, right? So I was doing that to every message you guys was sending or typing, whatever you guys was typing. But today I just learned that all I gotta do is just hit here and I can see all the messages. I discover a new planet. Look at that. Cool. So I can read all your messages now, guys. Who knew? I was gonna learn something new today. Thanks, guys. I have to take off. Thanks all for your phone channel. Good info. See you guys in the next one. See you, my boy. End up overdosing copper and kill my yellow and purple tank. Wow. And to kick me while I'm down, I noticed ick on my purple tank. Oh no, that happened afterwards? Oh man, damn. Alright, my G. Um, what can I say? It's crazy, man. It's sad to hear all that, man. Losing all the corals and then overdosing the fish with copper and killing them. That's crazy. So you know what? Go the natural way, Mike. You know, don't add copper. Try to use natural things. You know, I always use kick ick. Uh, I love that stuff. I don't have it in here right now, but it saved my tank. All the fish I got. I even think I still have ick in the tank, but it don't show on the fish. You know, they're not under stress. They're not in back water quality, which are things that could trigger ick on the fish, because supposedly fish carries ick. I just need to go through stress and certain things to get activated, and then get released in the water. Blah 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 blah. It goes from there. But you know, I tried one time using copper, and when I saw the all the things that you gotta watch out for, and then when I started thinking, I said, okay, so if I do a water change, then the copper level is gonna go down. So I'm gonna have to add more so I can bring it up to the right level. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna go through all that. That's too much. That's too much. I'd rather add a product where you just turn off the skimmer, remove carbon so it don't get taken out of the water, and cure the fish like that, man. The best weapon for any disease is fish healthy. Feed them. Feed them, get that fish healthy. Get that fish healthy, feed them, let them eat like a pig, and eventually it's gonna settle down because I only treat my tank that time with that kick ick stuff. Once the bottle was done, I stopped using it. I did saw spots again in the fish, especially on the yellow tang, and nothing, man. Like they cure themselves. I just kept them fed nice and heavy, and you know, for internal parasites, I use Ruby Reef, which is from the same person that makes Kikik, Raleigh, and it saved my clowns. This thing here saved my clown and whatever fish I had in there with internal parasites. So, and this is a natural. It says it here. So I'm still rocking. Have a decent new build going. She'll be up and running in the next few weeks. Yeah, you get there, man. You get there. All this stuff, I always say it, you know, all this stuff that happened to us is stuff that we learn from, and and they needed to happen, you know. So you learn how to prevent those things, you know. It did happen to me once where the pro came out, and I felt the water in the sump super hot, and I said, oof, something's wrong. And then I noticed the probe out of the water, and so another thing that happened to me was having a hang-on back overflow and an anemone in the tank. The anemone got close to the overflow and almost went inside the U-tube. It happened to me with a snail. The snail went inside the PVC drain that I had in the tank. That's why now I have guards in the tubes, you know, so that way no snail or nothing can get in there. Because if a snail get in there, 1 inch, tube of snail or something, it's gonna block it. This tank is gonna overfill, water all over the floor. So same thing on this tank. If you see where I drill the holes, and once I did the Euro brace, it's a fine space. No snail can get through there unless it's a tiny baby and will grow in there. But still, if let's say a snail managed to go through there, then they gotta go through my silencers. So it's gonna be impossible. This one here, I removed it the other day, but I did the same thing. So it not only had the lid on top, so nothing get in there, but I also have a little screen that I put in there for that. But let's say something gets through there, you come over here, I got a screen in there, so I'll be able to safety, man, safety. I found ways to save myself from certain disasters, because they can happen, man. They can happen, and it's sad. All this, I could lose it in a couple hours. So, but nothing, guys. Thank you guys for being here. I'm gonna let you guys go. It's getting a little late for me. Gotta drink some coffee and spend some quality time with the wife before she fall asleep. Okay, she's a sleepyhead. She go to sleep early. But thank you so much for being here. Henry, thank you for the shout outs earlier in your stream. Appreciate it, my bro. So guys, I'm gonna return the favor. You know, if you haven't subscribed to AC Chemistry, go check his channel, go check his tank. If you're interested in his salt, go ahead, you know, try it. He know his stuff. He create his own salt. So I got some packages here. I haven't tried it yet, but I will. So thank you, my boy, for the shout outs. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go for tonight. I keep you guys updated if I figure something out with this Wi-Fi situation I'm having right now, that I don't have my Pixies running. I'm gonna leave that light for now like that, and see how corals will behave with that light. I mean, over there, that tank is doing beautiful. So I'm hoping here this coral don't take they don't be mad at me for not fixing the Wi-Fi situation and not having enough light for them. But they seem to like it. I mean, now this look a little bit more stretchy today than before, but I like the look of kind of similar look, the daylight with the lens. Of course, if I take this off, it's all blue. But you can compare all blue right now, and with a little bit of white. So, but anyway, thank you guys for being here. You know, stay safe. This virus out there is kind of high right now, so stay safe. Yeah, thank you so much. So I see you guys in the next live. Take care. See you guys.